What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jason Play here. I'm today back with another video. We're gonna be reacting to how school is designed to crush your dreams. I mean, the title speaks for itself. I think the title is accurate, but if you are trying to do things that require school, like doctor, nurse, engineers, then you should be straight. But majority of the time, they don't be helping. But let's get into this video. If you're new, make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
At my elementary school, there was a currency called Tiger Tickets. There were these little slips of paper that teachers would hand out to students for good behavior. For example, if you stayed after class to wipe down the tables after everyone was gone, your teacher would probably hand you a Tiger Ticket. Then,
hey, in elementary school, ours was called Caught Being Good cards. We used to get these caught being good cards. You got a little piece of paper said you was caught being good. It sounds lame when you get older, okay? But as a kid, they were fun. And what would happen was, I know I'm talking a lot, but bear with me. But like this should be this kid that knew how to do GIMP, and he knew how to start it. He would bring GIMP to school and sell it for caught being good cards. And then during assemblies, you use those caught being good cards to then get prizes for the class or for yourself. You feel me?
at the end of the semester, students would use these tickets and cash them in for toys, candy, posters, and whatever. It was basically an incentive model for students to be on their best behavior and listen to their teachers. This concept of a Tiger Ticket, a currency handed out by the administrators, is very important to the story. When I was in 4th grade, there was a
in middle school, ours is called, like, what was they called? Mustang Bucks? Because the mascot was the Mustang, but caught being good cards sound better.
Particularly cold and rainy winter, which meant that we had indoor recess for about 2 weeks. Now, I don't know about you, but to me, indoor recess was miserable. I loved going outside in the sun after eating lunch and having fun with my friends. When we had indoor recess, I was forced to play computer games or watch whatever TV show they put on the screen, or, generally draw and just kind of do my own.
Man, outside, it was cool depending on if you have a lot of friends or like if you read books and if you had something to do. Being outside was cool, but being inside, if the gym was available, it's way better. Like, I remember outside, I would pull up to school with my brand new shoes and some jeans, and it'd be raining and everybody wanted to play football in the mud. I'm like, damn, I shouldn't be playing, and I would play anyway. As soon as I get home, BTA.
Own thing. It wasn't that fun. I wanted to play football outside. I wanted to climb the jungle gym, just be an active kid like most kids. So 3 days into having this cold and rainy period of school, I got really restless. I hated being indoors, but I decided I needed to occupy myself for the 30 minutes we were inside for recess. So I decided to take up origami. I watched tutorials on how to make origami ninja stars and asked my dad how to make a fortune teller when I got home, and I got pretty good at it after a couple hours. Then at recess, when I got to school the next day, I decided to occupy myself by making my origami contraptions that I had learned to make. After completing my first ninja star, a friend of mine came over and was amazed by it. And then he said the magical words, "I'll pay you Tiger Tickets if you make one for me." And instantly I was amazed. You see,
Man.
I was a good student, but I wasn't the most well-behaved kid in class. This would lead to me not accruing a ton of Tiger Tickets. Like, some people literally had stacks, like bands, like they were rappers or something, of Tiger Tickets folded over. I would finish the semester with, 10 or 15 Tiger Tickets max. So when my friend asked for a ninja star in exchange for Tiger Tickets, I was immediately on board. I made him the ninja star, handed it to him. He gave me 5 Tiger Tickets, and I felt like a rush. I was like, wow, I can work on something and exchange it for something else that has value to me. It was a crazy concept to learn at that time. Then some other kids got interested because they saw him playing with his ninja star, throwing it across the room. They came over to me and they asked, "Hey, can you make me one? Can you make me one?" And I instantly saw the potential that was there. After making them the ninja stars,
As a kid, you're not gonna understand, but like that could be a hazard or a threat, especially because them ninja stars was pointy. You get hit in the eye with that, you're cooked. You're crying. Now parents might file charges or something. Now, if you just did the fortune tellers, you should be straight.
I walked around the rest of the class, pointed to the kids having fun throwing their ninja stars, and asked them, "Hey, do you want me to make one for you?" And everyone else in the class immediately wanted a ninja star. So I worked tirelessly that entire period of recess and walked away with like 30 Tiger Tickets. I was so excited. That was more Tiger Tickets than I had made all year in one day. I came home that day and showed my older brother what I had done, and he was impressed. He called me this new interesting word that I hadn't heard before, called an entrepreneur. And he recommended to increase the efficiency of my operation, I recruit one of my friends to make these.
Hey, calling a kid an entrepreneur in 4th grade and increased operations, y'all are going down the wrong path. I don't know. It could be. It depends. But like, y'all on some secret operations, whatever. Don't get in trouble with Mission Impossible type of stuff. Y'all using ninja stars. Those are weapons.
Ninja stars with me. This made a lot of sense, so the next day when I got to class, I taught my best friend how to make ninja stars, and he started making them with me. This doubled the output of my operation, and I was able to sell even more ninja stars, and I gave him a cut of my profits. I was learning how to deal with an employee and how to manage other people, how to be a salesman. It was beautiful. Then something even more interesting happened. Some other kids in my class saw how many Tiger tickets I was making with my operation, and they wanted to get in on the action. So they started competing businesses where they would also make origami ninja stars and sell them for 1 Tiger ticket less than I.
You know what this is? This is like that one episode of Boondocks where Riley is doing the fundraising for the chocolates and he's selling them himself. This is basically what this is.
Sold them for. So now I have to learn how to deal with competition. So then I learned how to make ninja stars that would fold out into 8 sides. These were far more difficult to make, but I charged double what I charged for the regular ninja stars. So then the other sellers saw what I was doing and decided they also needed to diversify their output. So they learned how to make claws, cranes, and all sorts of other stuff. So now there was this market of origami goods that students were coming towards, and all of us sellers were trying to build the best, most competitive, most cutting edge product. One girl even took it to the next level and she started making sculptures out of melted crayons and selling it. It was this massive Tiger ticket exchange during recess. Crazy. I was more of a reserved, standoffish kid usually, but during this market, I learned how to sell to people. I learned how to talk to people, communicate, get out of my comfort zone. I was looking forward to going to school, to seeing what opportunities the day held at the market. But you might notice something. Now that the students were making money for themselves and being more independent with their Tiger ticket usage, this completely devalued the power the teachers had over the Tiger ticket.
I mean, not necessarily, because you still gotta do good to get a Tiger ticket to then use that in the market. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really devaluing that much because it's not like y'all can make more. Y'all just exchanging them.
It completely devalued the establishment. And once the teachers got wind of how big our market, our operation was getting, they shut it down immediately. Now, what you take away from this story is completely up to your own interpretation. But to me, I think it shows something deeper on how our society is run and how the establishment continues to control us generation after generation.
My whole thing is, if they shut down their operation because of the value of the Tiger tickets, that's absurd. They should have shut it down because they was throwing that goddamn ninja stars across the classroom. So y'all tell me y'all seen them throwing ninja stars across the classroom, y'all was like, okay, it's cool, it's fine. But then as soon as you seen, okay, now they're getting out of hand with the amount they're getting, now y'all tripping. That's just outrageous. You know what that reminds me of? Let me show y'all something. JA BizTown Summer Camp. Y'all don't, okay, so this is a Portland thing because, you know, I'm from Oregon. Right, so this right here was this thing. Look inside. They got mini stores inside this one little area. This is the little field. You got UPS. You got a bank here, Wells Fargo. And the crazy part is, I think this is elementary school. We did this elementary or 6th grade, 1 or 2. It was either 5th or 6th grade. But they have schools come here and they teach you to work. Like, you work at this place. Like, really no adults. They're just supervising. But you're working at this place. You might work here at the gas and electric. You might do like a little bitty like kid task here. You might work at the bank. You gotta actually, you get a check written to you. So you have a boss, and your boss is somebody your age too. You work. I worked at a store called Fred Meyer's, which is a brand of Kroger, and I would sell products and stuff like that, and I would work a certain amount of hours. It was probably like 30 minutes or an hour, and then they'll give me a check written by the boss, and then you have to go wait in line at the bank, cash it, take your lunch break, and then during your lunch you can go to other places and buy stuff. Like, stuff like this is fun. Like, look, I worked here, Fred Meyer's. You know, you got Allstate, stuff like that, UPS, and it's all ran by kids. The adults are just there to supervise. This is the lunch breaks. I remember this. I was red. I had to take my lunch last. But like, I feel like more cities and states need to do this. I don't know who does this. In the comment section, if your state does this, let me know. They need more stuff like this. But anyways, if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all for watching. Peace and love.